Another day, another live. Another day, another live. Yeah. What up, Leilani? What up? Yo, what's going on? Malik? What's up, Grace? How is my God baby? Her she was hitting the tumble roll. That tumble, you know? That tumble roll. Yo, it's so funny when kids learn how to roll over. They shock the shit out themselves. And they do it like they do it. And then they'll just keep going. And be like, yo, you're not on the soft material no more. So it might hurt. It's so funny when kids learn how to roll over. They just be like, well, they learn how to roll over. Like I put you on your belly, on your back, and you turned over. What's up, y'all? My goddaughter be cracking me up. Eyes big as shit. Yo, gimme ya. What's up, y'all? Listen, I had a great class today. What's up? Who else on here? What's up, y'all? Had a great class today. I want to tell y'all where I'm going. I'm always in the car. You already know. We be in the car. Excuse me. We be in the car on the go all the time. It's the office low key. So look, right? I gotta go to the dentist, man. So Pete, don't be hitting me with no fake ass traffic, cause there ain't no traffic today, bro. It's Sunday. Stop playing. So Pete, right? Had a great class today. Class was good. And the funny thing is that we were on, first of all, I got some people coming for y'all this week. I got 2 guests coming this week. I'm very excited about it. 2 guests coming to come talk to y'all, right? Second thing, I'm on my way to a family legacy meeting, right? It's a family meeting. So I'm very interested to see how this going to turn out, because I be saying stuff and then I feel like sometimes people's first objection to you is always no. And it's not really no to you, it's no that they don't understand. So it's very interesting. I'm very interested to see how this going to turn out. I really am. Like, certain things I've been saying, I'm going to see what's on the plates. Like, what's on the plate? What's going on? What we doing? Because, yo, it's fake ass traffic really playing. I'm really interested to see what this conversation. Yo, what up, Money Magnet? I'm really interested to see what's going to be happening when I get there in 40 minutes. So, that's how my day's about to go. That is exactly how my day is about to go. Listen, I talk to y'all like every day, right? The crazy thing is, I just be sitting here soaking it up. And sometimes, y'all don't be sharing the love. So, Jimmy, what you doing? Do I have a new car? Nah, I don't. Well, I mean, I have a new car, but that... Oh, I didn't tell y'all! So, I showed y'all when I ran the play, and I got the car, right? I ran the play, I got the car. I ran the play, and I got the car, right? I showed y'all that. I ran the play, and I got the car in my business name, right? I got the car in my business name. That's what I did. I ran the play, and I got the car in my business name, and I showed y'all, right? And while I was gone, guess what? The car got rented out. So what does that mean? That means that the car is now making money for me. The car is now making money for me. That's what that means. You see what I mean? The car is now making money for me, which is great because cars are technically what? Liabilities, right? Until you turn it into an asset. So the car is now making money for me, the owner. Haha. Stop being a dick. The car is now making money for me, the owner. And that is the whole point, is that the car makes money for you. So I'm excited because it got rented out while I was gone. Should have saw me like a little kid, like, what? Let's go. First rental, high five. Psh. Super excited, right? And right now, I'm on my way to a family legacy meeting. So this is going to be very interesting. Like, if you were to have a family legacy meeting, what would you want to talk about? Because we had actually one or two before, right? What would you want to talk about? What do you think you're supposed to talk about when it comes down to family legacy? I have an idea what I'm going to say. Because I gave them all books. I actually bought the book that I gave y'all for free. That I give y'all as a gift. I bought 4 copies of the book. And I gave it to my family. So if you actually DM, if you direct message me the word, what is wrong with this person? If you direct message me the word Rockefeller and spell it right, don't spell it like Jay-Z. I say that joke every time. Every time. Spell it right. Do not spell it like Jay-Z. There is no A in Rockefeller. It's Rock E Feller. Feller. Okay? If you DM me, you'll get the book. I gave it. You have to direct message it to me. You can't put it in the chat. I gave it to them as a book, and I said y'all should read it. Now my sister said she read a couple chapters in it, and I'm like, okay, great. You need to read the whole book. The whole point is to read the book. I didn't bring it with me like a jerk face. I actually should have brought the other book too, but I don't even know. We're gonna see, cause we're gonna see. We're gonna see how this goes. I'm open-minded. I'm always an open-minded person. So, and I don't like to make it seem like I know a lot, but I do. So we're gonna see how this goes, because you know everything is learning process for everybody. So crazy part is, I was talking to my dad about that, right? And I'm an active participant. I don't. The reason why I talk to y'all about a lot of things that's going on, or even like I'm really pressed on like sharing what's going on, is because I believe you should be an active participant in what's going on with you, right? So when I spoke to my dad about trust, like I would say now it's 2 years ago. And I was like, yo, you should get a trust, da 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 da. And he was like, oh no, I was listening to Susie Orman about the will and blah blah blah. And I'm like, Dad, do not get a will. Like everything I'm reading about wills, and every lawyer that I'm speaking to about wills is like, yo, do not get a will. Like it's just too invasive. I said, you have too many assets, and I don't trust people. Right? She'd have meant to tell you, get the book name. Text that to me. So I'm like, you have too many assets to be having a will like this. I don't trust people. Like, I really, really don't. Like, I love people, but I don't trust people. When it comes to money, sometimes people, like, they do wild shit. So, and I'm not saying that they won't. I'm just saying, like, you seen it. Like, you be like, oh, I thought that this person was cool, and they be doing some wild shit, right? So, like, I just, you know, you just don't give people the opportunity to screw you over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Protect yourself at all times. So, we was talking about it, and I gave him maybe 2 or 3 lawyers. I'm like, let's just listen to them, let's speak to them and see, you know what, and talk to them about what we could do, like, you know, and see if you want to go with them. So then 2 years later, he told me he went to a lawyer meeting. I said, how you go and you don't bring no one daughter who was pushing you on it, who was pressing you on it, the one daughter that was pressing you to do it? You don't bring me to the lawyer meeting. He like, all right, if you want to go back, we can go back. I said, hell yeah, I want to go back. I want to see what they have to say. I want to see who you sat down with and what aspects of it, because there's different aspects to how you want your trust written. So how are you going to write your trust? You get what I'm saying? How are you going to do it? Now, the first person that I actually brought to him, they were trying to charge like $12,000. I'm like, yo, that person is smoking Kush Cancun. $13,000, $15,000 for a trust. Okay. So, And we looking back and forth, and it's just very interesting. Life insurance is another conversation of for that, right? Because y'all gotta also realize this, right? When it comes to life insurance, when it comes to, and I'm probably gonna get my license back, to be honest. We'll see. When it comes to life insurance, it's very important. It's very important that when you're sitting down with the person who is selling you insurance, that they ask you what it is that you want. If they're not asking you what it is that you want for your family, you should not be listening to that person, because they are not listening to you. Ooh, excuse me. You should not be listening to that person because they are not listening to you. Okay? When it comes down to sitting down with a life insurance agent, if they are pushing, if they say they have the best products for all services, they are lying. No insurance company has the best products for everything. Okay? There's always another insurance company has a better rate. If they don't listen, if they're not listening to you and asking you what it is that you want to accomplish for your family, and make sure that it's within sugar honey iced tea. That's why you have me going lower level. Sugar honey iced tea, sugar honey iced tea. Sugar. Can I reverse and go lower level? Let's just go on the side and scale. Damn. So if you're talking, thank you so much, Grace. If you're talking and they don't ask you like, yo, what it is that you want, what's within your budget, they just trying to sell you on something, you need to cut that conversation short. Yeah, I'm on the bridge. You need to cut that conversation short, because they're not listening to you. They're not listening to you. What I mean? They're not listening to you. So, and if they're not listening to you, how they gonna know what you need? How they supposed to know what you need if they're not listening to you? The whole point is that the life insurance is supposed to cater to your needs. It's supposed to cater to what you want for your family. So if you tell them like, hey, I want something that's gonna be around longer than I am, okay, but then they should put you in a whole life policy or something like that will help to facilitate that. But if you tell them like, yo, I want, I don't have a lot right now, but I just want to cover insurance for when my kids are the most dependent on me, and then I want burial insurance. That's two different things. See? If you say, hey, I just want to make sure that my kids, if something happened to me while they're depending on me, like when they're around, they're living in a house, they're here, I can, like, if something happened to me, God forbid, I could take care of them. Like there's something to take care of them. Then that's a different product than when you say, I want something to be around longer than I am. That's two different products. What's up, Miss John? That's my mentor right there. She's like my favorite person in school. She know that. So if you say, oh, and I just want to have something to cover so they don't have to, I don't want no GoFundMes. I don't want a GoFundMe. If my kids have to do a GoFundMe, I don't want that. That's a different product. You get what I'm saying? There's multiple insurance policies. Am I back? Am I back? I should be back. I cooled off. Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? I'm back. I'm back. All right, bet. So, I gotta keep the AC on. Sometimes the phone be overheating. All right, his phone's just trash. So, as I was saying, right? You gotta think about it. If you're sitting down with an insurance agent and they just pushing you, I'm gonna tell you, certain products they get higher commissions on, right? And this is why I said, like, I low-key might do it. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. It depends on how my play looking. when it comes down to insurance, right? There's certain products you make more money on. Yeah, I found me emotional. There's certain products you make more money on. When it came down to insurance, I made more money when I sold term policies. However, and I'm gonna tell you a whole fact, the National Income Life Insurance Company, their term policies were shit. They were shit. They served a purpose, but they were still some shit. They were still some shit, is what they was. And term policies was trash. I never sold them. I'll make almost 50% on the annual. Meaning that if your annual premium was $2,000, I'll make $1,000 if I sell that policy. And I never sold those type of policies because they were shit. I never believed in them. The term policies that they had, it's like they were convertible terms, right? Which sounds good, but the rate was horrible. It was a convertible term, meaning that if you got a term policy for $200,000, at the end of the term you can convert that same term policy to a whole life without checking your health, which is good, right? But if you don't have a health issue now, you're actually better off getting the whole life policy up front. Now, it would have been cheaper, but as far as money wise and longevity, it just made more sense to just do the whole life policy up front. Just get and to be honest, their whole life policies were like shopping at Costco's and BJ's. The more you buy, the cheaper it was as far as per thousand. So I never really sold those, right? I sold a lot of they call them select lives. I sold a lot of select lives, which were the bulk whole life policies because they had the best value. When people wanted to buy term policies from me, I'm gonna tell you what I did when I was selling insurance. This is 100% factual, and I had matter of fact, how I met Bradley. When I sold life insurance, I used to actually go and research other companies. I would go and research other companies, and I would look and see what products they had to compare to ours. So if somebody asked me a question, I could give them an honest answer on other products in the market. Now, did I have to do that? No. Do other agents do that? No. But I felt like if I'm gonna sell something, I need to be behind what I'm selling. Like, I need to understand what I'm selling. I need to believe what I'm selling. I need to know what the competition is. You know what I'm saying? So I actually went and did that. And because I did that, I actually made a couple friends in a couple other insurance companies, and we actually spoke about it after they realized that I was an insurance agent. After they realized I was an insurance agent, we became friends, right? So one of them, she worked for Prudential, and the other one, he worked for New York Life at the time, right? So what I ended up doing, I ended up speaking to her, and I'm like, yo, what's the best product you have? In all honesty, I know your whole life compared to our whole life, as far as regular whole life is, we are better than you. Because we was comparing books. I'm like, let me see your book. Because it was just a standard price. Let me see your book. And I said, we don't do blood work under, I think it was 500,000. We don't do blood work. So if you have multiple 500,000, we don't do blood work for that. It's just a swab. So people was loving that. They was eating that shit up, right? So what happened, we compared it, and she's like, oh, okay. So she was like, but you don't have this policy. She showed me the term policy, the return of premium, blah, 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 blah. They were getting way more money up front for her term than they were getting for mine. So when I would ask people in the house, like, what it is that you want, they would answer me, and I'd be like, oh, I don't sell that. I would call Alla, I would call her and be like, yo, I got a person for you. Like, come to this family. They need term policies, and they like the return of premium. That's the best one. Don't give them that shit. We don't get their money back, right? Don't give them that shit. I'm like, don't give them that shit. We don't get their money back. She's like, all right. I said, don't some shit else either. That's what they want. They need that. They might need something for retirement, because we didn't have retirement shit, right? I have to believe in what I'm doing. Like, I can't talk about something and be half-assed and be like, oh, well, sometimes da da da. I have to believe it. So when I was selling insurance, like, that's why I'm telling y'all. And people would tell me this, like, oh, somebody came out, they sold me all this shit. I don't know what it is. I don't even like doing that. And I know, like, sometimes you have to over-educate people. But I'm telling y'all, you have to sit down and figure this stuff out. If you are sitting down, this is the first thing you need to understand. If you are sitting down with an insurance agent, I'm talking about life insurance heavy today. If you are sitting down with an insurance agent and they do not ask you what it is that you want for your family, but they're just telling you whatever their script is or whatever it is, and they're not asking you what it is that you want for your family, you need to reconsider that conversation. You also need to understand exactly what it is. Now, why am I saying that? If you sit down with them and you say, I really need to get my license back. If you sit down with them and you say, hey, I would like, I would like to have X, Y, and Z insurance, right? I would like to, mother, no, sir, come on, pull up. If you sit down with an insurance agent, you say, hey, I would like to have an insurance that outlives me. I want to be able to pass down money to my family, right? Or if you sit down with them and say, hey, I would like to have an insurance as an investment tool, right? Because they can explain to you what it is they have. What's up, Jay Dace, right? So if you tell them like, yo, I want to have insurance as a tool, there's a product for that, right? There's a product for that. And as they get the product for that, that's what you need. If you tell them, hey, I would like to have something just to cover me and my kids while I am working, while they are in the house with me, that's a separate product than something that outlives you. I just want something to bury me so that my kids do not have to do a GoFundMe. That's a separate insurance policy. I want something that can pay me in retirement. That's a separate insurance policy. You get what I'm saying? I left the house because I didn't have the product for them. I'm not going to sell you some shit. You're going to come back and say, yo, you know why you know why? I needed my retention up. I needed to keep my retention up. I don't need to sell you something that you don't need, and then once you leave the house and the euphoria and the energy between me and you is gone, you go cancel the policy. No, you're keeping it because you need it. One of my friends that sells insurance, I have to call him today. He's gonna be very mad at me. One of my friends that sells insurance, he actually, when he comes in the house, he was helping people with their. That's a separate insurance policy. You get what I'm saying? There's all different types. So what he would do, he would come in the house. He was heavy into whole life. Like, he didn't feel like nobody should get terms. And that's because he's selling a product from that company, and they term policy is crap. So what he would do is he would come in the house. He would literally, what's up, Ness? He would literally he would set up a 529 college plan for their kids, right? For free. He never charged them for that. If they had a 401k or they had like a retirement account, he would look into it for you and make sure that your retirement account is being invested properly, meaning that you're not on the default settings. Like, default settings meaning that like whatever it is, whenever you don't make a choice. Because when you have an insurance, when you have a 401k or any type of retirement account, you have to delegate how you want your money invested. You want to go high risk, you want to go bonds, you want to go safe. Like, you have to actually tell, like, you have to what the fuck? You have to delegate how you want your money invested. If you don't do it, it goes to a default setting, which is super safe. And a lot of people don't realize that. So it just goes how it is. So he will actually fix that, meaning that you are actually now going to see higher returns because you have a longer time for this thing to play itself out. The market goes like this, but it still goes like this. You get what I'm saying? So if you're doing this over 20 years as an investment, there's going to be times where your account might be low, but there's going to be times where it shoots back up because you're still buying the stocks at the time that you bought them, if that makes sense. So if you still bought, say you was investing 20 years ago and you bought Apple at $7, Apple can do everything that it wants to do as it's going up. You still bought it at $7. That makes sense? Does that make sense to y'all? You still bought it at $7. Does that make sense? That makes sense to y'all? If this is making sense, just put a gem in the chat if it's making sense. I like active participants. I'm not gonna lie. Unless you're driving. If you're driving, please do not type and drive. But if you're chilling, just put like a yes or a gem in the chat saying that it makes sense. All right. So he would go in and he would set that up, because you cannot have it at default. You have to put it. Oh my God, accidents are crazy today. You have to put it at a setting. So he would do that. After he did that, sometimes the families, well, I'm crying. Sometimes the families would actually ask him to help them invest, right? They would ask him to help them invest. And when they would ask him to help them invest, he would actually do that. Because that's what he did outside of selling insurance, is that he would do like investments. He knows how to buy and sell. He knows how to do options. He would do that as far as trading for you, like buying certain stocks and then seeing your yearly returns, right? So he would do that. And once he would do that, he done helped you with your finances 18 different times in the house. Do you honestly think they're horrible? Sunday drivers are horrible. Do you honestly think those people were canceling policies with him? His retention was 93% as far as clients staying and keeping their insurance. One, he gave them a product that they needed. Two, he helped them inside the house. After he heard me say that, he told me what he does, because he didn't share it with everybody, because he's like, not everybody's going to be as dedicated as I am. And I don't want them using it as a tool to just get in the house and not actually do right by people. And I told him what I did, and he laughed. He said, when I sat in the house, and then he let me come on some appointments with him. And I saw how he did it. I was like, that's crazy. He's like, yeah, if you learn how to do it, like, especially like little stuff, like you can really help people and they appreciate it. He said, now he said, you think I actually go and do all that referrals business and da-da-da-da? He said, people call me with clients all the time. Like, they call me with people who want to buy insurance, and then they want me to do the whole thing in their house. His retention is 93%. He's been doing this for like 8 years. That's my guy too. Right? So I'm telling y'all, like, that's why I realized, and I don't stress certain stuff. I'm like, if you have something and you believe in it, that's one. But going back to the insurance, it was important. It was important that you keep the policy to me, because I'm like, it makes no sense you buy into a policy, paying into it for 6 months, and then cancel it or let it lapse. That's a waste of money. That's a waste of money, because you don't have any cash value built up in it yet. You have nothing built into it yet. You're over here canceling a policy or letting it lapse. It didn't make any sense. Made absolutely no sense. And I don't even like that. So that's why I'm telling y'all, insurance is important. So we're going to see how this conversation is going to play out, because I'm a huge believer in insurance. Very huge believer in insurance. You should absolutely have insurance. If you don't have life insurance, you're bugging out. But when you're sitting down with somebody and they're talking to you about insurance, it's very important that they're asking you what it is that you want. If they're not listening to what you want, they're not listening to you. They're not asking you what it is that you want and need for your family, and they're just telling you, they're not listening to you. And that's not somebody you want to be in business with, because that means that they don't listen. How can you do that? I just did that. So here's the thing too. Y'all got to realize this, right? When you have a whole life policy, your whole life policies have cash value that can carry your premium. So if you have if you have a whole life policy and you've had it for at least 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, I'm going to say 2 years minimally. I have to see a policy. Go look at your booklet, because it should show you what your cash value built up over time is. What the? Damn it. Oh, found it. It should show you what your cash value built up over time is. And if your cash value built up over time if you have cash value, you can use that to cover the premium. And a lot of times insurance companies do not tell you that. Now, if it's a term policy and it lapses, it's gone. If it's a whole life policy and you have cash value in it, you need to call your insurance company. But it's inside the book. It's inside the book that they give you when you get approved. When your policy gets approved and they give you a booklet, it has all your stuff in it. It typically has the information that you put in when you did your application. It has the information that you put in for the beneficiaries. It has a health questionnaire that you answered. It has if they drew blood or did anything, check your blood pressure. It will have that on there. If it has, if you had an address, whatever, you need to call and see if you have cash value. Because if you have cash value, that cash value was carrying the policy while you weren't paying it. So technically, you still have insurance, but you have to see how much cash value you have in the policy. You have to see. So if you have a term policy, any of those term policies, they don't have cash value. So those things are gone. But whole life policies, they tend to have cash value, and you should definitely, if I had it, no. If I had one of the booklets, I would show you how the policy looks, and it has everything in there. It has your paid up cash, it has everything in there. Everything that's in there regarding to your policy is in that booklet that you get once you get approved. It's in there. So if you have, like I had a client that she ended up being one of my clients. She had like 7 policies, and I'm looking through, I'm like, yo, you got cash value in this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Oh, Shepherd thinker, right? That's funny. But you might have cash value in there. And if you have cash value in the policy, then guess what? That will carry it. So I will call them up. They don't tell you typically. What up, Nate? What up, D-Rich? Going to November. That's funny. When you coming back? Dad joke. But in all seriousness, if you have an insurance policy and it's a whole life policy and you're not sure, it's in your paperwork, and you can also call them. Oh, I see what you said, Nick. I meant to post a replay before I left. I'm gonna do it as soon as I get back, and I'll text y'all when it's there. You get what I'm saying? So, I hope y'all understood that, right? We're just going over the conversation you should have when you have a life insurance policy. When you have a life insurance, which company did I use? I have multiple. I have bought one. I have one with Mass Mutual. Oh, look at this. My orthopedic surgeon. I have Mass Mutual. I have one with Nilico, National Income. I have one with Prudential. Come on, Pigeon. But it's not tied to, that company served the purpose of what I wanted. So because that's what I wanted, they serve the purpose for what I want and need. You get what I'm saying? It depends on what you need and what you want. Your needs and wants might not be the same as mine. Somebody was talking about how they can get the policy they want to borrow from. That's a certain type of policy. That's a different product. Not every company offers products like that either. So I'm gonna tell y'all facts. You get a Primerica agent into your house, they're only licensed to sell you term policies. That's the only product that they have are term policies. And nothing against a term policy, but if you don't want a term policy, they're gonna only sell you a term policy because that's all they have. And they're gonna try to talk you into it because that's all they have. I don't like companies that are limited. I prefer you need to call them. And they also have an app. I prefer companies that are brokers that have access to multiple products. That would be that concept. I like companies that have access, or people who have access to multiple products. That's why I didn't even like working for the company I was at. After a while, I'm like, damn, there's mad products out here that I cannot sell because y'all don't have it. And I mean, I left that company, but I probably was going to end up leaving because I'm like, yo, I could do way more. I could help way more people if I have access to way more products, but y'all don't have that many products. Y'all have good whole life. Y'all have a term life that's convertible, which is cool. Y'all have a dope child policy, but that's it. I could low-key find that somewhere else. So that's my preference. If you can find a broker, I know my girl Cash is becoming a broker, right? If you can find a broker that has access to a variety of products, not just with one company. What's my thoughts on infinite banking? I have an infinite bank. I am the bank, god damn it! Nah, I'm playing. Bank is shit a 3. Nah, in all seriousness, yeah, that's my thoughts on infinite banking. I think if you are able to have an infinite bank, you should. If you are able to have an infinite bank, you should. I believe that my personal beliefs, these are not financial advice, this is my personal beliefs. My personal belief is that savings accounts are pieces of shit. And that's a gem, right? My personal beliefs is that savings accounts are pieces of shit. That's what I feel. They're pieces of shit that garner nothing on nothing on nothing, and they're exposed, and they're pieces of shit, and they're pieces of shit. So I don't really like them because they're pieces of shit. Oh, did I say that they were pieces of shit? I think I said that again. Savings accounts are pieces of shit. Oh, that's great. If I'm gonna sit my money somewhere, I want to sit it somewhere where I can garner more off of it. And I think that 0.02% and that 2% is bullshit. I think it's bullshit because I know that they're making way more effing money off my bread. So I think that savings accounts are pieces of shit. In all honesty, this is not me giving financial advice. It's just my honest opinion. Okay? This is my honest opinion. This is not me giving financial advice. If I had a large amount of money that I had sitting in the savings account, what I would actually do is actually get an insurance policy and then park the money in there. I would make I would break it up to where I can dump that money in there and I don't have a payment for whatever. And I will put all my excess funds into this bank, into this policy. Because I would be getting upwards of 6% compounding on the money every single year. Sometimes I seen one at 11%, like, on my money. So I could put it in a freaking savings account and get 0.01 and let them be disrespectful and give me fucking $2.13 in a month. Or I could put it in an infinite bank and let that money work for me, and also know that money can never ever be garnished. It's completely protected. There's no way that somebody can come after me and go into my infinite bank because it's just not. So that's me personally. Who would I choose? What do you need? You get what I'm saying? You can't put it on me. It's what do you need? Whoever you sit down with, you make an appointment with Cash. I think she got a link up for appointments for insurance. Make an appointment and she finds out what you need, then the product will speak for what you need. Like, what do you need and what you need it to service? And you can ask questions on what products they have. Like I told y'all, I mean, I'm finishing up some stuff, but when I came to insurance, man, insurance is so needed. Insurance and credit is so needed. It's crazy. Insurance and credit is so needed. It's incredible. It's incredible how much insurance and credit is needed and is missed. that it's literally you're buying wealth. You're buying wealth. What if you don't know? What you mean, Max? I know I think people don't know. That's why I be explaining it all over. I explain it like I never explained it before every single time I talk about it. Every time I talk about it like I just learned it yesterday. I never spoke about it before because it's very important and it's a lot of misconceptions around it. A lot of misconceptions. And the last thing is that the misconceptions leads to, when somebody sometimes don't understand something, they originally are, what you call it? What you would call it? Their initial reactions to say no, because that's their like defense mechanism. You know what I'm saying? They're what the hell is the term? You know what I mean? What kind of insurance? So it depends on what you think you need or what you need, right? What do you need? So say you a mother, you 23 years old, you got 2 kids, right? Very possible. We'll see it all the time. You got 2 kids, you are with your child's father, your baby daddy. Oh, it's your boyfriend, y'all dating, right? So y'all both work good jobs. Say you both bring home $2,500 a month. So it's about $5,000 a month for the household. After taxes, rent and everything, after you pay all your bills, your leftover money, you have maybe $2,000 left over, right? Now, on average, your family probably, you bring home $60,000 a month, right? And just in case, God forbid, something happened to either household, you have to compensate for that bread, right? You got to compensate for that person. So in that case, your job is going to give you insurance, but that shit ain't enough because if you quit the job, you lost your insurance. So you always have to have something outside. So in that case, it depends on what the parent says that they need. If they're like, yo, I wanna do it. No matter what, I want to do an infinite bank, then your infinite bank will be different than a person who has access to $20,000 extra a month, a year, or whatever. Your infinite bank situation will be different. You can still have an infinite bank. It could just be a baby bank. Not a baby bank, but it can be smaller and it can grow. Right? So if you're like, yo, I want to do an infinite bank, I want a whole life policy, then whatever you can afford to put in for the year, because you definitely want to pay it annually, whatever you can afford to put in for the year, and you can pay it monthly, but you get better when it's annual, right? Whatever you can afford to put in for the year, then you say, okay, boom, we can afford to put this in for the year, and whatever that amount can buy you for the year, that's what your policy is. You can't say, oh, I want $1 million. $1 million might cost you $30,000 a year. Can you afford $30,000 a year? No. So I can afford $9,000. So you're going to be able to afford whatever that $9,000 can get you. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, oh, well, I don't want that. I just want to make sure in the next 30 years, my kids, if anything happened to me, they can get $3 million. Okay, bet. That sounds like a term policy. So I want that, and I want something that just in case they never have to worry about burying me. Okay, good. So you want a burial policy, which is a smaller whole life policy, and you want a term policy. Okay, your price points are going to be a little bit different. You get what I'm saying? It depends on what you want and need. Oh, I want something for retirement. That sounds a little bit more like an infinite bank with certain features as far as dividends pay out after a certain amount of time. So it all depends on what you want and what you can afford. If you can't afford $30,000 a year, what's the point of getting it? You're gonna have it for 1 year. Then you're gonna be stressed out. What up, foodie? This is my health dealer. That's my health dealer on the line. Why, Guan? I need to place an order. I'm always live. I told you to pull up. You think I'm playing? I'm gonna get your ass up here one day. This is my health dealer, y'all. Y'all don't get it. Her CMO is probably the best CMOs I had in my life. I told y'all. Matter of fact, DM me CMOS. I'm gonna send y'all something. You know I'm always good for gifts. Listen, her CMOS the best CMOS on the market. Anybody tell you different, they lying. CMOS? She makes the CMOS, but she makes like it joint tastes like applesauce. To be honest, I don't like the regular taste of CMOS. I know I went from life insurance to CMOS, but guess what? It's all connected. Health dealer. That's my health dealer. So she makes like a blended version, like it has like the fresh elderberry with the sea moss. I don't like the taste of regular natural sea moss. It tastes like salt water. It's disgusting to me. However, her sea moss, I actually finished it before I'm supposed to finish it. So now I feel like I'm always ordering sea moss because it's good. Like, it's really good. Like, it's really good. DM me the word sea moss. I'm gonna send you something. Okay, it's really good. It's really, like, I don't know how to say it, but it's really good. Like, if Wakanda made sea moss, it's hers. The strawberry flavor, bussin'. I don't think I gave any recommendations that has been false, period. I have not. I'm actually really proud to say that. I have not given any false recommend. Like, oh, well, I didn't really like that. And I'm like, your taste buds is off. It is. It's infused. There we go. It's infused, but it's so fire. We gotta get you on here and talk about that sea moss show and your process and everything about you, because you're just amazing. You know that? You're amazing. And the sea moss is fire. Okay, fire. Tish told me about it, and I've been addicted. Nah, she's online. You can order it. As I said, DM me the word sea. Just DM me, Max. DM me the word sea moss. I'm gonna send you something, and you go get it. Just DM me the word sea moss. Okay, send you something, and you go get it. Just DM me the word sea moss. It's been over. I probably, when everybody was pregnant around me, I was just buying them this. My gift to them was a sea moss when they was pregnant. Like, oh, you pregnant? I'm gonna get you something. And I'm like, yo, Kia, I need you to send, I'm buying 6, but I need you to send 2 here, 1 here, and da-da-da-da-da. And I was giving, I'm like, yo, give it to the baby. Her son be eating the sea moss. I got the call. I'm telling them, yo, DM me the word sea moss. DM me the word sea moss. I got something for y'all. You know I got gifts. DM me the word sea moss. My baby shower gifts was sea mosses. Cause I'm like, no, y'all gotta get the It's busting. I'm so serious. Like, I've had other sea mosses. All right, when I get off live, I'm gonna send it to you. I've had other sea mosses, and they was trash. I'm being so serious. They was not. I didn't eat them by themselves. Like, I didn't eat it by itself. I literally only ate them if I put it in a shake. Because it's so good. I'm being so serious. Actually, I had to place my second order because I finished mine and I haven't been home, so that's why I didn't reorder because I haven't been home in like 10 days. So I'm gonna reorder today. But oh my god. And I don't listen, there's no promo code. There's no promo. I'm being so serious. Matter of fact, if she on here, tax lady, you on here? A couple of them, I talked about it last time because I was eating it, being greedy. And I'm like, yo, I already ate half of it and I'm supposed to have 2 spoons a day. 2 spoons! I had 12. I was just sitting down watching a movie and just eating the sea moss. I got them applesauce. Knowing that I'm just like, my powers are restored. I be feeling different. Like, my energy be higher. And y'all think I'm on energy all the time? My energy be higher when I eat the sea moss. Like, oh my God. I love it so much. And it's not like I had to make a shake. Because I hated when I had to make a shake in order. My siblings are not here. And they're all pieces of crap. I hated when I had to make a shake in order to enjoy the sea moss. Like, I gotta make a shake to enjoy the sea moss. I hated that. I really did. It bothered me that I had to make a shake to enjoy the sea moss. Thank you, Queen Luke's. I hated that I had to make a shake. Like, I gotta make a shake and then enjoy the sea moss. I ain't like that. So, I could just eat that out and be gone. I'm gonna tell you my favorite flavors. I'm gonna tell you. She made this peach. I'm gonna tell you, no. I'm gonna tell you my favorite flavors. The strawberry one is my favorite. My absolute favorite. You know why? The shit never finishes. It never finishes. Like, it never lasts the time it's supposed to. Yo, I be finishing my jar so good. I be like, yo, I need a supersized jar because I have to freeze the other one. Because it's just like, sometimes I have to buy 3 or 4 and freeze the other 2 because I finish them too quickly. Cause they be so good. Like, I don't eat the recommended service. I just be going, right? And then I like the elderberry one. The elderberry one is good. She made my own little combination. It was good. She special was great. Then she had this peach one she came out with last summer. It was so good. I know. I went from insurance to sea moss, but health is wealth, yo. Health is literally wealth. So at some point, At some point, you gotta take care of the body. At some point, you gotta take care of the body. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But if you want, I'm telling y'all right now. You have 5 frozen in the freezer. I'm telling y'all right now. Foodie by nature. Anytime I see me post it, the sea moss lasts like a week, and it's supposed to last like 3. I'm telling y'all right now. I've tasted a variety of different sea mosses. A variety. Foodie by nature sea moss is the best sea moss I've ever had. Period. Point blank. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if you tell me, oh yeah, I don't care. I don't care if you tell your grandma been making it since 1902. I don't care. I don't care if you tell me that oh nah, my uncle got a factory in Jamaica and they pull up. I don't care. Guess what? That's great. Foodie by Nature's sea moss is the best sea moss I've had. Period. Point blank. And the funny thing is, I don't care. You know I don't. The funny thing is, my mom is like, oh, what do Jamaicans call it? Jamaicans call it something. It's sea moss, but they make something with it. And she's like, oh, I'm gonna drink this. And I was like, yeah, ma, whatever. And I was like, yeah, ma, whatever. And then she was acting up. So one time she was talking, I did the funniest shit ever to a parent. She was talking to me and I was eating the sea moss and I had an extra spoon and I said like this and I just shoved it in her mouth. You know what's funny? Irish moss. That's what I'm calling it. Irish moss. Irish moss. What up, Nessa? Tuesday, me and you. So my mom, when I did it, I started laughing because my mom told me that's what she used to do to me when I was a kid because I used to talk a lot, which is, I mean, hey, how y'all doing? I'm all live, right? So I used to talk a lot and she said she would talk to me and be having me talking. And then she would put the food, like the porridge in my mouth and I had to eat the porridge and eat it quick so I could go back to talking. That's what she would say. So that's what I did. When she was talking. I'm like, yeah, ma. She's like, oh, no, the Irish mother. And I said, yeah, but she's like, it's good. I said, I know. I just told you that. Stop talking. There we go. Enjoy. Now, don't finish mine. I got you your own jars upstairs. My mom finished that shit in 2 days. I said, listen, don't. I'm so serious. My aunt told me the same thing. She said, you used to be chatting, Rashida. We just be, nom, 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 and just, while I was eating, done. But in all seriousness, now go follow. I'm being so serious. Anybody that advocate for like this, like I'm telling you right now, the best. Like, I don't care. 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 Tell me something else about. I don't care. Guess what? I don't care. Best sea moss hands down. So I have a code for y'all. So if you want to try it, just DM me the word sea moss. I'm gonna send y'all the link. I don't have an automation for that. So when I get off of live, I'm gonna make one though. But when I get off of live, just go ahead and I will send you the code, and then you just go ahead and get it. Okay. And if you don't absolutely love the strawberry, something's wrong with your taste buds, cause it's bussin'. It's bus. Just DM me, okay? I'm starting in the morning because I just got back and I slept in like a baby because traveling wears me out. But I have decided that I was full of crap, Leilani, and I'm fixing that, okay? Thank you very much. Damn, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy, didn't you have the sea moss? Jimmy ordered the sea moss. I told him, I was like, yo, go order the sea moss right now, Jimmy. I was going to send it to him, but then he ordered it. And then, Jimmy, how was that sea moss? How was that sea moss, Jimmy? How was that sea moss? Jimmy, how was the sea moss? Shit was bussin'. Alright, in all seriousness, I'm at my people's house. Alright? I'm gonna let y'all know tomorrow how this meeting went. Very interesting. See, I told you it's fire. It's fire. And it's fresh. You know how bad it is? I don't even buy cups anymore because she sends it to you in these glass jars. Best sea moss ever. Hold on, let's screenshot that. Haha. Best sea moss ever. Facts, pure facts. I'm just telling y'all, it's fire. If I had I know 2 of the people had hit me up and said they tried it. If I told them, I'm like, yo, go try that shit for real. You're not feeling good, this COVID shit crazy, all this freaking nonsense they got in the air. You trying to be Wakanda strong, try and get your what they call it? Your powers back. Shit fire. All right. So listen, DM me the word CMOS. I'm going to send it to you. I have to actually send it to you myself. So don't think like, oh, you ain't responding to me. I'm going to sit down and send you the code. I think it's either Sheeta or Shishi, one of the two. I don't remember. But I'm going to send you the link and then the code. So you can just go ahead and just boom, boom, boom. Okay. I do not, you get a discount because I sent you to her, but I don't make any money off of this. I truly believe in talking about things that are good, right? Positive things and people who are doing their shit. And that CMOS is fucking fire. Tell y'all right now. Fucking fire. I went to college with Kia. I want to say we was the closest in college. We were good. Like, yo, what's up? Black girl, do your thing, girl. Yo, DJ. Da-da. Everything was cordial. That CMOS though, fucking busting. I tell ya, I believe in pushing positive, good products. If it was trash, I wouldn't talk about it. Because then I gave something that was trash, but it's fire, so. I could put my name on that all day. Stamp, y'all. Go buy the CMOS right now. Do it now. All right. So listen, y'all. I am at my destination. Let's see how this legacy meeting gonna go. I'm being positive vibes, baby. And hold up, it's affirmation time, baby. It's affirmation time. We're gonna do this six times. Grace, where you at? 6 times. Okay. If you want to know what the affirmations are, just go ahead and comment the word affirmations with an S and it will get sent to you. Okay. Affirmations with an S in the chat and it'll get sent to you. If you DM me, it will get sent to you because that's just my sharing of positivity for you today. All right. So we're going to go number 1. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. Every day and in every way, I am getting better and better. I am a money magnet. Every day, money flows to me easily, frequently, abundantly, and in ever increasing amounts. I am loved and appreciated. I am blessed and highly favored. I am focused and I execute on a high level. I finish everything that I start. Today is a great day, and I expect great things to happen to and for me. That's number 1. Number 2, let's go. Put a number 2 in the chat. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. Every day and in every way, I am getting better and better. I am a money magnet. Every day, money flows to me easily, frequently, abundantly, and in ever increasing amounts. I am loved and appreciated. I am blessed and highly favored. I am focused and I execute on a high level. I finish everything that I start. Today is a great day and I expect great things to happen to and for me. That's number 2. Number 3. Let's go. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. Every day and in every way, I am getting better and better. I am a money magnet. Every day, money flows to me easily, frequently, abundantly, and in ever increasing amounts. I am loved and appreciated. I am blessed and highly favored. I am focused and I execute on a high level. I finish everything that I start. Today is a great day and I expect great things to happen to and for me. That was number 3. Number 4, let's go. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. Every day and in every way, I am getting better and better and better and better. I am a money magnet. Every day, money flows to me easily, frequently, abundantly, and in ever increasing amounts. I am loved and appreciated. I am blessed and highly favored. I am focused and I execute on a high level. I finish everything that I start. Today is a great day and I expect great things to happen to and for me. That's number 4. We on number 5. Let's go. Number 5 in the chat. If you like the affirmations, just comment the word affirmations in the live or direct message me the word affirmations and it will get sent to you. All right. Number 5. Let's go. I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. Every day and in every way, I am getting better and better and better and better. I am a money magnet. Every day, money flows to me easily, frequently, abundantly, and in ever increasing amounts. I am loved and appreciated. I am blessed and highly favored. I am focused and I execute on a high level. I finish everything that I start. Today is a great day and I expect great things to happen to and for me. That's number 5. What's up, Carvante? Let's go. Number 5. That's number 5. We on number 6. This is the last one. This is the last one. All right. This is the last one. We're going to turn all of our eyes, we're going to turn them into we's. All the eyes, we're going to turn them into we's because this is a movement. Let's go. We are healthy, wealthy, and wise. Every day and in every way, we are getting better and better and better and better and better. We are money magnets. Every day, money flows to us easily, frequently, abundantly, and in ever increasing amounts. We are loved and appreciated. We are blessed and highly favored. We are focused and we execute on a high level. We finish everything that we start. Today is an amazing day, and we expect amazing things to happen to and for us. Amen. All right, listen. Let's go. Listen, I'm going to actually add I'm the most positive person I know into this somewhere. It's going to be either the word consistent, persistent, and positive something. And so it is. Let's go. I'm adding one more. I might switch some out. I'm not going to lie. I like to keep it at where it's at because I don't take that little, what up, Neutral? What up, Z? All right, listen, I appreciate y'all for hopping on the live. I got to get inside. I'm already like 15 minutes late. I appreciate y'all for hopping on the live. I could bet my brother and my sister is not here because I do not see their cars, so I keep looking around. I appreciate y'all for hopping on the live. Listen, if I tell y'all something, I'm telling y'all that I'm doing research myself, and you could always do your research, but facts, I need to get that CMOS though, for real. So just DM me the word CMOS. I'm going to send you the code, get you a little discount, and go ahead and get you some CMOS, all right? Listen, it's on me. It's on me. I do not make money from the CMOS. It's just good for you, and it's a great fucking product. Just telling you point blank. It's a great, if it was trash, I would not talk about it. It's a great freaking product. Point blank, period. All right, so listen, I appreciate y'all for hopping on the live. Another day, another live. That was a good one. Listen, Sheeta 3 is hopping off here in 5, 4, Sheeta 3, 2. Y'all have a blessed, amazing, and good day. Go get it done. Go finish what you start. Go do it right now. DM me the word CMOS. Stop playing.